Palm Jumeirah, artificial offshore islands in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, the site of private residences and hotels. From the air, the archipelago resembles a stylized palm tree within a circle. Palm Jumeirah was built in the early 21st century and was largely financed from Dubai's substantial income from petroleum. Trunk, spine, fronds, and crescent are the names by which the principal sectors of Palm Jumeirah are known. The broad trunk, connected to the mainland by a bridge, serves as the entrance to the development. Another bridge connects the trunk to the spine, a narrow central axis from which 17 fronds protrude. The crescent is a breakwater that nearly surrounds the other sectors. It is divided into 3 sections so as to facilitate the circulation of seawater. A vehicular tunnel connects the spine to the crescent, and a transit monorail runs about 3 miles, 4.8 kilometers, from the mainland to the crescent through the spine and trunk. The crescent is 650 feet, 200 meters, wide and about 10.5 miles, 17 kilometers, long altogether. At least 1,380 acres, 560 hectares, of new land were created in all, within an area about 3.1 miles, 5 kilometers, in diameter. The developer of Palm Jumeirah was Nakheel, a real estate company now owned by the government of Dubai. The master plan was drawn up by Hellman Hurley Charvat Peacock, an American architectural firm. The islets were made mostly from sand dredged from the floor of the Persian Gulf, but the side of the crescent that is exposed to the open sea was shored up with stones and boulders from the mainland. Work started in 2001, and land and basic infrastructure were in place by 2004. Construction of the buildings began in 2006, and the first residents arrived in 2007. Apartments, retail facilities, and a few hotels are situated on the trunk. Closely spaced villas line the long fronds, while most of the hotels and resorts are located on the crescent. In the second decade of the 21st century, at least 10,000 people lived in Palm Jumeirah, some estimates were much higher. Palm Jumeirah was intended to be the first of 3 similarly shaped offshore developments in Dubai. The others, Palm Jebel Ali and Palm Dara, are both much larger than Palm Jumeirah but remain uncompleted because of economic uncertainty. Also incomplete is the World, a grouping of artificial islands that is intended, upon completion, to resemble a map of the world. The Palm Jumeirah is an archipelago of artificial islands on the Persian Gulf in Jumeirah, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. It is part of a larger series of developments called the Palm Islands, including Palm Jebel Ali and the Dubai Islands, which, when completed, will together increase Dubai's shoreline by a total of 520 kilometers, 320 miles. It has a population of over 25,000 as of 2022. The islands were created using land reclamation. As the name implies, they were created to resemble a palm tree and are roughly divided into 3 areas: trunk, fronds, and outer crescent. The trunk is a mixed commercial and residential area, the fronds are reserved for residential homes and villas, while the outer crescent is used for luxury and upscale resorts. The Palm Jumeirah construction was done by a Dutch specialist dredging company, Van Oord. The same company also created the World. Construction of the Palm Jumeirah Dubai Island began in June 2001 and the developers announced handover of the first residential units in 2006. In October 2007, 75% of the properties were ready to hand over, with 500 families already residing on the island. By the end of 2009, 28 hotels were opened on the crescent. In 2009, the New York Times reported that NASA's laser altimeter satellites had measured the palm as sinking at the rate of 5 mm, 0.20 in, per year. In response, the developer, Nakheel Properties, said they had received no reports of structural problems of a type that would be expected if there were any subsidence, and pointed out that the laser satellites had a measurement resolution of only 50 mm, 2.0 in. The Palm Jumeirah monorail is a 5.4 km long, 3.4 miles, monorail connecting the Atlantis Hotel to the Gateway Towers at the foot of the island. The monorail connects the Palm Jumeirah Dubai to the mainland, with a planned further extension to the Red Line of the Dubai Metro. The line began operating on April 30, 2009. It is the first monorail in the Middle East. According to a study published in the journal Water in 2022, the construction of this island has had an effect on increasing water-soluble materials, changing the spectral profile of water and also increasing the temperature of the water surface around the island. The outer breakwater was designed as a continuous barrier, but by preventing natural tidal movement, the seawater within the palm became stagnant. The breakwater was subsequently modified to create gaps on either side, allowing tidal movement to oxygenate the water within and prevent it from stagnating, albeit less efficiently than would be the case if the breakwater did not exist. In the summer seasons, jellyfish frequent the beaches surrounding the palm. In early 2020, due to the reduction of human activity during the COVID-19 pandemic, an increase in wildlife, such as dolphins, around the Palm Jumeirah was observed. After launching the project, it was revealed that the developer increased the number of residential units on the island, with a concomitant reduction in the amount of physical space between individual properties, from the originally announced 4,500, comprising 2,000 villas purchased early in the expectation of greater separation between properties. This increase was attributed to the developer miscalculating the actual cost of construction and requiring the raising of additional capital, although they had never commented publicly on the matter. The New York Times reported in 2009 that many people had bought houses before they were built and are furious about the space available now and the way they seem to be living on top of each other. Palm Jumeirah has a varied array of buildings, ranging from townhouses to hotels to apartments and villas. The apartments are mostly concentrated on the trunk, while the fronds are bordered with villas. Apartment specifications: apartments range in size from 375 square feet to 11,774 square feet, from studios to 6-bedroom layouts. Each apartment normally has a large living space, ensuite bathrooms, fitted kitchens, and balconies or patios. Villa options: the community has villas with sizes between 4,000 and 35,000 square feet ranging from 2 to 10 bedrooms. There is direct beach access from these villas, which range in style from classic Arabic designs to modern high-tech alternatives. Notable residents: Grigory Anakiyev, one of the wealthiest deputies of the Russian State Duma, bought a $13 million penthouse apartment in the Serenia residences of Palm Jumeirah in March 2022, shortly after the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Joseph Johannes Lijdekers, a Dutchman who goes by the name Chubby Jos, and is on European Union's most wanted list for alleged narcotics trafficking, is a resident in the grandeur residences of Palm Jumeirah. Danilo Vungeo Santana Gouveia, a Brazilian who goes by Dubiano, and was indicted in Brazil for fraud and money laundering in relation to a Bitcoin pyramid scheme, is a resident in the Palm Tower, Dubai. Obaid Kanani, a Pakistani national who was sanctioned by the U.S. in 2016 for alleged money laundering for drug traffickers and organized crime groups, is a resident in 5 Palm Jumeirah. The ruling Aliyev family of Azerbaijan owns multiple properties in the Palm Jumeirah. Samuel Landi, an Italian fugitive businessperson, owns a villa in the Palm Jumeirah. As of 2024, the Palm Jumeirah Dubai has around 30 hotels, located in the trunk and outer crescent of the palm. Palm Jumeirah is a worldwide symbol of Dubai's energy, growth, and ambition. The truly iconic development stretches out into the Arabian Gulf in the shape of a date palm, the national plant of the United Arab Emirates. Palm West Beach is a walkable waterfront destination at Palm Jumeirah, offering all-day entertainment and featuring a range of premium hotels and restaurants, water sports, and the best views of the Dubai skyline. Unwind in an unparalleled beach experience at the club at Palm West Beach. Connect in a serene space where design meets nature and indulge in bespoke culinary experiences. Housing 9 concepts with private pools and beach access, the club redefines beach living. A premium waterfront dining and beach club facility, Club Vista Mare is one of Palm Jumeirah's most popular destinations for both residents and Al Ittihad Park, Nakheel Mall, Atlantis Aquaventure, with a new station at tourists. It spans almost 50,000 square feet at ground level, with an additional 30,000 square feet of residential space on the first floor. Directly connected to the Palm Tower is Nakheel Mall, a premier retail, dining and leisure destination at the heart of the world-famous Palm Jumeirah. Nakheel Mall features 300 international and homegrown fashion, food, and entertainment brands, including the new and unique Depachika Food Hall. Experience great entertainment at Trampo Extreme, a giant trampoline and climbing park, Fabiland, Vox Cinemas, and Berkobilandia, a toy city made out of Lego. This St. Regis Dubai, the Palm occupies the first 18 floors of the Palm Tower, Nakheel's 52-story landmark hotel and residential development on Palm Jumeirah, and offers unrivaled opulence. Alongside its 290 luxuriously appointed rooms and suites, this St. Regis Dubai, situated 200 meters above ground, Aura is the world's highest 360-degree infinity pool, offering incredible views of the iconic Dubai skyline, Palm Jumeirah, and the glistening horizon of the Arabian Gulf. Aura is a one-of-a-kind experience triggering all the senses, and a truly unmissable spot to capture the essence Dubai at new heights. Located on the 51st floor of the Palm Tower, the restaurant offers unobstructed, 360-degree panoramic views of the iconic Palm Jumeirah coastline, the Arabian Gulf, and the Dubai skyline. Two elevators whisk patrons 230 meters up, unveiling a celebrated destination in the clouds, the highest restaurant on Palm Island. Nakheel Mall's homegrown gourmet food hall showcases a wide range of gourmet delicacies and bespoke treats. This unique food concept is inspired by Japanese basement-level food halls. With the Japanese words depato meaning department store and chika meaning basements, it is the first of its kind in the UAE. Inside, guests can choose among the many vendors offering a mix of artisanal food products, specialty coffee, retail and gifting options, and more. The Palm Monorail connects key landmarks of the Palm Jumeirah, beginning at the gateway station at the foot of Palm Jumeirah. Currently, the monorail stops at Al Ittihad Park, Nakheel Mall, and Atlantis Aquaventure, with a new station at the point opening soon. Thank you for watching this video.